Hello, good morning. Hello, everybody. I'm Bonita from the Trauma Recovery School and the Trauma Recovery Method. I'm a master therapist and coach. So, the top 10 reasons why we rush to heal physical injuries, but we don't address our mental health. I see it time and time again. Time and time again, people will sit in front of me on Zoom and meet with me, and they go, yes, I want to do this. But they don't, and they don't commit. Why do we do this? Well, trauma can profoundly impact our lives, and it subtly infiltrates reactions with people we don't know, family. It affects our performance in our environments, our professional performance, our relationships with friends. So what it does is it leads to our emotional withdrawal, and in times our overreactivity or underactivity. And this makes it really, really challenging to maintain relationships, but also to know what's right to support ourselves. So you might be a parent who's dealing with finding it really difficult to respond appropriately to your children. Now that's going to affect the whole entire family's emotional well-being or emotional needs. So that's at home, but also in the workplace. What are the effects of not getting the help that you need? Well, you will find it really difficult to respond appropriately and on time. So depending on the kind of job you do, you will find that there might be decreased concentration. There is a lack of energy, a major fatigue. That means you can't do enough. Heightened irritability, and often perhaps strained relationships with colleagues. Hopefully some of you have got amazing people that support you and are aware of your need for mental health support. But moreover, trauma causes individuals to really disconnect from the people who may be able to help them. And that could also be lack of understanding from family, from friends, maybe compassion fatigue, where they've just heard too much of your situation. And all of this becomes really difficult to manage for you. Also leading to social isolation. So this detachment is certainly an inability to engage in the right activities and the right help and take those steps needed to heal with someone who can definitely do that. And that's really, really important. Trauma can also lead to misunderstanding information or not taking it in well enough. So let's have a think about, why would someone fix a broken arm or a wrist or a broken knee, but they hesitate to fix what's here and here? It's not always here, it's a combination. What do we fear? Number one, fear of judgment. So what will people think of me? Will they think I'm crazy? Will they, if I need mental health, will they label me? And if they label me, are they going to think about me differently? Number two, the stigma around mental health. I argue this point because we've worked with thousands of people now who have taken the right action at the right time to get the right help with an expert. And I don't think the stigma of mental health is such a big point as it used to be 10 years ago. We're more open about it now. But most people just feel like, are they going to treat me differently if they know that I am getting help? Number three, misunderstanding mental health. Not sure what mental health treatment is available, what it's like. Will it help me? Will it make things worse? Is it going to be better? Should I just deal with it on my own like I've done? Well, that's not working really, is it? Treatment and the trauma recovery methods out there are world class. They are mind-blowing. They will give you so much. You've got to take the step and commit to it, because it is like training. If you go to the gym, you'll know what I talk about. You don't just go in and lift 120 pounds, do you? You don't just go and run 5K. You don't just go and be a marathon runner. You don't just go and walk up that mountain. No, You have to retrain. You've got to take it easy. You've got to learn the techniques. Nothing different with mental health. We have to deal with the core trauma triggers and the associations. We have to deal with the imprinted triggers. We've got to deal with the transference. But it's a journey. And you'll come out the other way, on the other end. Number 4, self-doubt. Oh man, I must be overreacting. Other people are worse than me. Certainly other people are worse than me. I'm coping fine. I should be able to handle this. We should on ourselves all the time. Stop shooting on yourself and get the help that you deserve. Number 5, fear of vulnerability. Talking about my feelings and opening up to a stranger is dead scary. Like, who does that person even think they are? What if I can't control my emotions or I break down? Well, we're trained to deal with that. We see that every day. There isn't a single trauma I haven't worked with in the 14,500 hours of work that I have done so far. We are trained to do that. Number 5, fear of vulnerability. Oh my gosh, talking about my feelings and opening up to a stranger is just going to be really scary. So no, I just can't control it. Okay? Yes, you can. Number 6, what about confidentiality? Will they let my partner know or my husband know or my wife know? Absolutely not. Okay? What if personal issues get out and people find out? Well, I have not come across anyone in the health industry that don't take confidentiality really seriously. It's a very serious thing. Number 7, the belief in quick fixes. Oh my goodness, mental health is not a quick fix. Mental health is a process. It is stepped. You've got to lay your foundations. You've got to learn new techniques that work. You've got to catch it when it happens. You've got to learn self-awareness. It's an amazing process. It's life-changing. If you've got physical symptoms from mental health, goodness me, we've got to deal with that, and we can. Mental health is not a quick fix. It is not a few sessions with someone counseling. It is not a few sessions at a time. It is a consistent approach, and it can be a life change. Number 8, financial worries. It's too expensive. I can't afford it. I won't. Oh my gosh, I can never afford it. I don't want to spend the money right now. I'm going to stay as I am in this terrible position because I deserve it. Okay? No, you don't. This is a investment in your long-term health. If you needed a knee replacement and you couldn't walk and you couldn't get up, would you spend the money? Yes, but that's visible, isn't it? Mental health isn't visible. You can hide it. But the turmoil inside, do you really deserve that? And number 9, time constraints, time commitment. Oh, it's going to just take over my life. Did you know that some of our best mind-blowing techniques, that how we deal with it, you can learn in a half-an-hour session? Most of them will take 2 to 3 minutes at the start, a few times a day. But boy, do they get down to the root cause. Boy, do they hit the triggers. And then your brain goes, thank you. Oh my goodness, I can process that. Oh, I feel such relief. Now I get it. So you cross the T's, dot the I's, and move your head, move your thinking forward. It is not about scheduling. It is about working it in. We plan that for you. And perceived effectiveness. Oh, I've heard stories of people who go and see a therapist and it was terrible. It will happen. Find the right person. Find someone who you can trust and that you know has a track record. And that's what we do. We do not waste your time. We get down to the root cause. And yes, it works. You know, these thoughts and these worries reflect just common misconceptions, and they are just fear-based. They are just fear-based. And all you need to do is to highlight that you can do this. You know, create awareness, create understanding for yourself. Now, our trauma recovery method program is designed to support you in 3 crucial ways. We know this because we've developed a program over the last 4 years that's extremely cohesive. We have loads of testimonials from real people. But what do we provide? We provide you with a membership portal or a vault. And this has a host of exercises, tools and techniques so that when you need it most, when no one is around and you haven't got anyone to talk to, you have got a therapist in your pocket 24/7. Wouldn't that just be wonderful? Alongside that sits our very bespoke TheraCoach sessions. They are group. They take place twice a week. The movement we get in it, we move the needle so comprehensively that most people spend 4 months with us, and they are absolutely fine to do this on their own. But they complement each other. What we do in the group sessions, when we're working on your trauma blueprint, we're working on your triggers, we teach you that, and the derivative of that is in the membership vault. And then you will work with your bespoke coach every month, and you will be able to emotionally disconnect and break the cycle of emotions that hold you prisoner of your trauma. Our one-to-one sessions with your coach, with myself, I do a lot of the coaching one-to-one. There is a one-to-one element in our program. It has to be that way. We hold your hand. We guide you every step, and we keep track of all of your progress. Now, if you want to learn more about our masterclass, about our program, the following steps have to be done. Watch our masterclass. I'm going to put the link underneath this live today. Watch the masterclass. It's about 36 minutes, 37 minutes. You can find that time, grab a pen and paper, make the notes that's relevant to you, and then book a call with me to discuss how we can help you. Any questions, pop it underneath this, DM me, book a call, email. You know where to find me. I hope this has been useful. I really hope you'll take action. Have an amazing Thursday and going into the weekend. Remember, Wednesday's hump day, Thursday's weekend eve, baby, and tomorrow's the weekend. Keep your mindset there. Speak to you soon. Bye.